Good afternoon, good day, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. I'm just happy to be out here talking to y'all. It's Master Sergeant Tim Donahue, part of the Army Reenlistment team. We've been on here in a while. I'm out here at Fort Eustis. We got Department of the Army retention training going on this week. DART, one of the best classes that you can get as a soldier. One of the best additional duties you can have, and it sets you up if you want to become a career counselor. And I got motivated seeing those two instructors instruct with all their passion, giving out all this knowledge. And they started showing out Army reenlistment. And then they were like, hey, guys, I haven't been on in a while. So when you gonna give us some new information? So I had a couple questions in the background. In the back of the class about reclassing specifically the 79 Sierra to any MOS, right? But a lot of soldiers, they want to know about reclassing. And a lot of times you go see a career counselor. The career counselor tells you what's available and what's not. But we have a great new program out there. Career counselors know it. And it's called the short fuse training, right? So what it is every week, HRC, they will put out a list of MOSs that have what they say are short fuse training. You'll be going to school within 60 to 90 days from when that training is available. All right. And that list changes every week. Obviously, if it's 60 to 90 days, there's going to be a couple of people out there that aren't going to be able to get to the school. Sometimes you have people that are not able to go to the school that they bring enlisted for, they're flagged, and those school seats open up. So that's a great opportunity. Now, there are a couple of limitations to what we can do, right? So it is a great opportunity. But if your ETS date is in FY22, that means that your ETS date is before 1 October of this year, so 30 September and before of 2022, you have to be a skill level 1 soldier, right? That's a specialist corporal. You have to be in that skill level 1 set. But there are some great MOSs out there, all right? Then if you are an FY23 soldier, that means that your ETS date is after 1 October or later. Before next year, you fall in FY23 cohort for your reenlistment opportunity window, then that means that you can be an initial term soldier. So that means that you've never reenlisted before and you have that opportunity. So you might be a sergeant and be able to do it if you're an FY23. Now, if you're FY22, like I said, it's only a skill level 1. But there's some great MOSs out there. And the majority of those MOSs that we got out there for the short fuse, because it changes every week. So they updated it. They actually updated it. If you want to get the most up-to-date list of training seats that we have, that you can go see a career counselor, go on to the Army Reenlistment page and go to our short fuse tab, our short fuse training tab. In that page, we have some great MOSs. We have some 15 series. We got 15 Quebec, 15 Tango, 15 Uniform. That's aviation. We also have 35 series. So if you already have your TS and you've been wanting to get into the 35 series, we have 35 Fox seats out there that start pretty soon. All right. A lot of y'all always say that you want to be a 42 Alpha. Guess what? 42 Alpha has a short fuse training seats this week. They're on the list. And medical MOSs are on the list as well. So make sure that you go and see your soldier and you're able to go and see them about and go see a career counselor and see some of these MOSs. Like, for example, I was talking to an NCO yesterday that wanted to reclass to become an 88 kilo, actually a specialist. Never reenlisted before. They're in their window, but they're an FY23 soldier. 88 kilo wasn't available to them. 88 kilo just came on the short fuse training list this week. So that was something I told them to go see their career counselor, and their career counselor can come help them out. 88 kilo, if you didn't know, the Army has boats. We have lots of boats, actually. And we have a lot of soldiers that love that job, and a lot of soldiers want to get on those boats. So yes, we can do that. There's a lot of good MOSs out there. If you're trying to change your job, then you have an opportunity. Now, Devin Dickinson asks, what if you're indefinite? If you're indefinite, the short fuse training is not going to be for you, right? But if you want to reclass, go see a career counselor. There's packet MOSs, SMAP MOSs. There's opportunities for you to change your job if you want to. All right. That's a great part of it, that you can always find something. We have people that reclassify that are already indefinite soldiers all the time. 17 Charlie is taking anybody who's available and that's ready to do it. So 17 Charlie might be something that you want to look into. So look into a packet MOS, Devin. All right. Shantae, you're absolutely right. Most of these MOSs that we have on this list are all got bonuses, big bonuses too. For example, 88 kilo, I believe, is a tier 6. I'm going off of the dome, but I want to say 88 kilo is a tier 6 right now. That's a big bonus. That's a really big bonus. All right. And we just gotta you just gotta take this information. A lot of people get frustrated. Short fuse training, this is something new, right? So a lot of times what would happen is somebody would fall out of a school seat and we wouldn't replenish it. Wow, that's a waste of the Army time and it's a waste of the fill the need. So with this list that we get every week, we're able to push people into these soldiers. But you got to be ready. If you are an initial term soldier, if you're FY23, FY23, or if you're a skill level 1, if you're FY22, you got to be ready to go. You go and see your career counselor. They say, hey, I want you. They say, I want to be a 4012. Oh, great. There's a 4012 school seat out there. Let's get you locked in. They get you locked in. You might be going to school within 60 days. So 2 months, be ready to PCS. Or be ready to go TDY and then come back in PCS afterwards. Anything that we can do to help you, we are. I'm telling you, the team at Army Reenlistment, they are out here to push you. They're putting out great information every day. It's the short fuse training. They don't have to tell y'all the school seats that are out there every week, but they do. That is a great thing. And it was just gonna be a real quick. I see that we got somebody want to shout out the best career counselor on Fort Bragg. That's cool. All right. They appreciate the love. Son Taylor and Son Waterbury, they always appreciate the love. We got a question here from Gerardo. I am reenlisted when I was 6 years in. When my reenlistment opens up, I will be at 12 years time in service. What are the reenlistment and reclass options? Thanks in advance. All right, Gerardo, so you're going to be a career soldier at that point. If you're a staff sergeant above, I don't know your rank. If you're a staff sergeant above and you got over 12 and you have over 10 years at the time when you're getting ready to reenlist, you're going to go into the NCO career status program. You are going to become an indefinite, you're going to reenlist for an indefinite period of time. But for reclass purposes, you can always apply for packing MOSs, right? Those MOSs will take you regardless based off of their needs, especially ones that are short. Those packing MOSs will take you no matter how much time you have. They have certain requirements and certain ones. They all have different parameters. So sometimes they might have you have to have a certain amount of time in grade, but by all means, go see a career counselor and go see them. All right. Hope that answers your question. This is just gonna be a real quick one because it's Women's History Month and I am going to see Batman tonight. So y'all have a good one. I just wanted to come on here and give y'all some information. Like I said, short fuse training. It's a great opportunity. Go see a career counselor. The list is updated every week. Go on armyreenlistment.com on the website, not on just on the Facebook page. On the website, go see the tab, and the tab will give you other school seats each week. They update them every week. They're gonna update them. And if you got no more questions, I'm gonna keep it short tonight, and we're just gonna keep it going. Oh, and shout out to the Ice Shakers. Ice Shaker is probably the best ice protein shake bottle you can get on the market right now. You can use it for at the gym. You can use it at home. Use it wherever. Go support them. Ice Shakers, made in America. All right, guys. That's all I got. If you ain't got nothing else, y'all have a good night.